I didn't think it was turf toe at first because, being at the state fair, eating a bunch of fried food, dude, I thought I had gout. I was like, I caught the fat disease.
I love it. You're like, I contracted it. It's like monkeypox. You assholes gave it to me.
Dude, I thought my toe absorbed gout from all around the head. I thought it was like by osmosis.
I saw too many of them, and now I have it. God. So I was thinking about like if Noah's Ark ever contained bees, but while I was actually looking that up, I found that bees die when ejaculating.
Yeah, no, that's why they
go
all
into
work
a fucking
so hard.
shock.
And they only get to fuck a whore queen in order to populate the hive.
Dude, did you ever think like somebody made a succubus from a bee queen?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where that stems from.
Because
I'm pretty sure succubus come from a queen.
Dude, nobody ever has come back and went, that was awesome. So all the bees have, there's no baseline to be like, oh, it really fucks you up. All their dads and all that stuff are just gone.
Do queens Highlander the other female bees?
Yeah, they fight.
Do they really?
Yeah, if they're born at the same time, I believe they fight.
No way. So in order to establish the next queen, they will fight two females to the death?
Yeah.
Is there a fucking honeycomb pit?
That's them
It's
the only
pit.
time you can actually have cockfighting in there, because normally when you use your cock, you die.
No, Nathan, it's called cat fighting. Ram, because they're female.
Oh, okay. that is the true beehive, Queen Bee.
Yeah. That's what Beyonce's trying to do. She's trying to kill all the rest of the women in the world with her terrible music so she can become the one queen bee.
Oh, Jay-Z's having none of that.
Yeah, no. Hey, bee, I don't know if you should be banging all these dudes.
Throw up the rock!
Yeah. Hover!
H to the Izzo.
Yeah. I just don't want you going after every dude. You know what I mean?
I love how you made Jay-Z Jewish. So I
was going to say, yeah, well, if you do his voice, if you try to do a Jay-Z impersonation, you're basically doing black guy slang with a Jewish voice. That's what he sounds like.
Okay.
Have you ever, if you hear anybody do an impression of Jay-Z, that's all it is.
No, I just never envisioned, go back and listen to the blueprint. Let's see if we can isolate this.
You want to? I mean, I'll pull up some Jay-Z right now, dude. He's from New York. I'm just saying he was probably around a couple Jews. He picked up some, speech patterns.
That Hard Knock Life sounding a little different now.
It's a hard knock life for me. It's a hard knock life. Oy vey!
I got stung by a bee. Oh, man.
We get kicked.
Yeah.
It's kind of true, though. Come on. You can't tell me it's not a little true.
I guess I haven't heard too many Jay-Z impersonators.
That's what it always sounds like to me.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? The deepness of a black man's voice with the cadence of complainy Jewish voice.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, he's like I'm trying to think of that little Subway dude in New York that just threw a fucking temper tantrum.
That's about 1 million people every day.
No, it went viral because he's a little dude and he just went off.
Oh, was it a famous little dude?
No.
Or just oh, okay.
That's
why when you said his name, I was like, is it somebody we know?
No, it was like in a bodega or something like that. It's just a little dude. He just went off. And when I say little, he's like 5'3" or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. That's not that little. I think he's still he's not even technically a dwarf yet.
No, he's Muggsy Bogues. But he's...
Yeah. You would still have a dope NBA career if you have a crazy vertical at that height.
Yeah. And especially if you play for a bad team like the Hornets.
And you can have you can be well known as the guy in Space Jam. You're not even known for your basketball career. You're known for being the short NBA player in Space Jam.
That's right. And the Monstars chose you.
That is the only reason I know who Muggsy Bogues
Yeah,
is.
it's
It's
like-
because of Space Jam.
It's like, hey, you're going to be in with Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing. It's going to be you. And then I forget who else is in there.
They had that really,
Alonzo
really
Mourning,
tall-
wasn't it? Zoe was in there, wasn't he?
Who?
Alonzo Mourning? I thought he was in there.
Maybe. I don't know. I think he might have been. But who was the really tall white guy that they had? They had the one, like, European fucking dude who was taller than hell.
I have no idea.
Like, he looked like he got put through Willy Wonka's taffy machine.
And they made him the dumbest character.
Yeah. Some giant Euro trash is the dumbest character.
You think that guy was actually the premise for the movie Bedazzled when they made that wish? He's like, I want to be famous, and then they give him a giant body. He's an NBA player with a small dick.
No, that was Birdman. Or that's the guy who ended up becoming Birdman. Birdman saw Brendan Fraser being that. He's like,
Lil
that's what I
Wayne
wanna
loves
be.
your joke right now. He's like, yeah, that was Birdman, man.
No, you remember Birdman from the NBA, though? The white guy with all the tattoos?
Yeah, the recovering drug addict?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who he tried to become Brendan Fraser from that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just remember that dude now with the fucking heat running around.
Yeah. The Birdman, dude, just fucking go.
See, I immediately
was the
went to
real
Cash
Birdman.
Money Records, man.
He probably pissed off Birdman, the record producer, because he
yeah.
at one point was the most famous Birdman.
Yes.
Put some respect on my name.
And they all pissed off Larry Bird. He's like, that's in my name.
Yeah. The fuck is going on with this game?
I'd like to sue for libel?
Yeah. Listen, in French Lick, we don't have these tattooed freaks running around stealing people's names.
Getting real Russian oligarchy there.
Now, excuse me, I gotta go pave my driveway.
With
I just recently
blacktop.
found out. I just recently found out that's how Larry Bird hurt his back.
Jesus. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what ended his career. Is he was trying to blacktop his own fucking driveway in French Lick, and he fucked his back up. That's what ended his NBA career because he wouldn't hire somebody to do it.
It's something that mundane.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He
Yeah,
could
isn't
have
that
hired
wild?
the Mario Bros to come do it.
I understand he played in a different era of basketball where I guess they technically weren't making as much money, but give me a break.
Come on,
man.
you can't tell me there's somebody in Boston that wouldn't have done it for dirt cheap because he's
Yeah.
Larry Legend.
Yeah, like they would have done it for free advertising on the side of his road.
yeah.
It's like, you see that? I paid Larry Bird. There would have been 900 contractors claiming they blacktopped his thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, there'd be one guy who actually did it, but 900 others
Yeah.
who would have been like, no, I did it.
Yeah,
I totally was
you
at
see
Bird's
that?
house.
You see that right there? You see how it's tinted green? I did that.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yo, I went down to the Birdman's house and totally just scooped his driveway, you know?
Yo, dude, I did it free. It was wicked awesome. I got to meet him. I touched his hand. I encased it in that fucking shit. I can't even wash it if I wanted to.
He even took me down to the Schuylkill, dude. We hung out there all day.
Dude, yeah, man.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, but that's how Larry Bird ended his career by fucking
that's
probably getting
unfortunate.
nagged by his bitch wife to do the driveway.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
tired of potholes in the driveway, Larry. Fine. God damn it. You got a game against the Heat this weekend.
Yeah. If you could dodge those potholes like you dodge a punch, we'd be all right.
Larry Bird just beating the fuck out of his Indiana wife.
Far-fetched?
Did that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I
Baseless
thought you were about to say,
rumors.
like, did I miss something?
Yeah.
I mean, he is the hick from French Lick. I don't know too many hicks who don't take a swing at the drywall behind him at least.
It's how he shows he loves me still.
Right. I mean, he's a handy enough guy. If he puts holes in the drywall, he's gonna fix it.
Yeah. He just puts a basketball everywhere there's a hole. He's like, nah, this is just my ballroom.
No, this was the game-winning shot from this game, and this is from when I stuffed Johnson.
And this one's to cover up where I stuffed my wife. I mean,
Yeah.
this hole.
Yeah. Yeah. But cool stuff.
Oh.
I don't remember how we even got to Larry Bird. Oh, yeah, Birdman.
Yeah, Birdman. Yeah.
This podcast makes me feel like I have schizophrenia. I'm not going to lie. We go so far so fast that I don't know what's going on.
Whoa. It's because we don't hit 88 and we need roads.
Yeah, goddamn, we do need some fucking roads. My God, Taylor boys, you need roads.
We do. But don't worry, we walked enough of them this last weekend.
Yeah, none of them were lonely either.
Oh, they're so
They were the
packed.
most packed roads I've ever known.
I don't know about you. That was my first time. I popped my fair cherry for the state fair.
That's
And
right.
Holy balls, was it a just chef's kiss the whole way. Mwah, people watching.
Yeah, it is. This Iowa State Fair is one of the biggest fairs in the United States. I don't know where it ranks anymore. I'll look it up. But
I hope it's like 50th.
it definitely it can't be because not every fair has a state fair.
Not every fair has a state fair. So they get together and decide on one mega fair?
Yes,
The
only
way you
one.
just
Only
said-
could be one.
They're-
Not every state has a state fair.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I found that out actually at the state fair. Funny enough.
Oh, you know what? That would be great. Let's all go to the Alaska State Fair and be like in the middle of a ride, it freezes over and catapults you over to a polar bear. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Honestly, the polar bear chucking competition would be pretty sick.
Well, the polar bears won't attack for the next 3 months. We've unwillingly fed them 300 humans.
So Iowa is the 7th biggest state fair.
7th. What's one?
Texas.
Oh, okay, the one.
It's always Texas.
Okay, the one in Austin.
Texas. Oh, it's they have 2.25
That's almost
million
unfair.
visitors.
So what's number 2? Because they have fucking just a ginormous rivalry game in the middle of that for the Texas-Oklahoma Red River Shootout.
It's Minnesota.
What? Really?
Which is an awesome state fair. I've been to that one too. That's 2 million visitors a year. The next one is the Big E, which it's the Eastern State Expo. Well, that doesn't fucking count.
Is that like a
I guess-
coalition? All the eastern
Yeah.
states get together and be like, this one.
Yeah, it's like the WWE getting a faction together. The 6 states join forces because apart they all suck as individual characters. It consists of Connecticut, Maine, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire.
Oh, all those little tiny states that if you put together
Yeah.
make a state? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. And then I guess New York is 4. Tulsa State Fair is I like how Oklahoma State Fair isn't even called Oklahoma. They call it Tulsa State Fair. Then Arizona, then Iowa. 8 is Wisconsin. Number 9 is North Carolina, and number 10 is Washington State.
Okay.
Those are the top 10.
Okay. I'm wondering how it would be with the coalition because anytime I hear Connecticut, I think uppity assholes. So
Yes.
do you think all the other states are deciding the fun rides and they're coming in like, as long as we have quinoa on sale, fine, fuck off.
God,
Yes, we'll
I
have
hate
it.
you guys. Just go get on your boats and leave us alone.
Yeah. That's wicked. I can't say the word anymore, but you know what I was going to say.
Yeah. You know what? I don't care. It's retarded. Get out of here, Connecticut. I can't stand you.
We're out of here. Connecticut's out. Wahlburgers is in. All right, moving on.
Bring Donnie. We want Donnie. Fuck Mark.
Actually, we'll bring Mark and the Funky Bunch. Let's go.
Yeah. Mark can come if he only brings the Funky Bunch. I want to know what those guys are doing. I haven't seen the Funky Bunch in a while.
You ever think he think Wahlberg sending him residuals for his success?
I bet he's not. I bet Mark is stiffing the Funky Bunch. I'm just throwing it out there.
He's never talked to him since.
No, he has not made any communication with them since the day he was like, I'm done with fucking rapping. I'm just too good at it. I've changed the game already. Like, Mark didn't even think he was bad at rapping. He thought he changed the game.
I was gonna say, was he ever good at it? Really?
No, but dude, when you're Mark Wahlberg and you've seen what he thinks he's the best at everything, for sure.
Like, Good Vibrations was a dance song, and I couldn't tell you any of the words outside of Good Vibration.
I can. Come on, feel it, feel it.
Okay, that
That's
might
the
be
only
in
other
there
ones
somewhere.
I
Okay,
know.
I'm like,
No, that's what he says that after she hits it with the good vibration. He goes, "Come on, feel it, because you got to feel that vibration, dude."
oh, is that him like thrusting his Calvin Klein underwear at people?
Yeah, it's him in the music video having sex with some girl on camera. That's every one of those music videos.
Oh, okay. Well,
Which Sex sells.
Yes, it does. 90s.
That's why.
Whew.
That's why I get mad when girls go like, they've always just objectified women. I was like, have you seen what they did to boy bands or Marky Mark back in the day? Okay, don't give me that shit. They're doing it to everybody.
Yeah. Well, in all fairness, if Marky Mark came to your town early 90s, it looked like SeaWorld actually was touring.
Yeah, they actually
Water
a lot of
everywhere.
a lot of communities had to really rethink their infrastructure with their sewer systems because there wasn't enough enough sewage pipe in order to handle that washout.
All that slick washout.
Yeah, dude. A lot of accidents. You know how much insurance had to pay out in car damages due to flooding? Brake pads were destroyed, Nathan.
Oh, they really were. People were sliding down, but they weren't like hydroplaning. It was just slick.
So many exhaust systems were ruined due to flood.
And that's why the tri-state area outlawed gushers for a while.
Yeah,
They didn't
and that's
understand.
Why Connecticut said that Marky Mark was not allowed there.
Oh yeah, you can't get on. You can't be doing that in Kennedy territory. No.
Right. And they were really pumped actually at first when they found out a rapper who beat up an Asian guy was on the scene. They were like, "This is right up our alley," but then they couldn't deal with the flooding in Connecticut. That's where they drew the line. They were on board with the racism Connecticut was, but not anything else.
I love how you talk about that in past tense. I'm pretty sure that probably holds up in court right now.
I'm pretty sure it does too. Yeah, that's why like anybody's always. You ever hear people talk? We're getting way off topic. I know we want to talk about state fairs, but I just want to point this out. Anybody always brings up like the racist states, like the most racist states. They always like point at Kentucky or like Texas or just like southern states, Alabama, Mississippi. Nobody ever talks about Connecticut and their sneaky silent racism that they got right up there.
Yeah,
That's a pretty bad one. Like, can we talk about that?
Is there a stat on there for? Because I'm pretty sure Connecticut's probably the whitest state.
If it's not, it's close. It's that in Utah, I bet.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, Connecticut population.
I guarantee you, it's like 98%.
You're probably right.
And that's why they love Nick Lachey and 98 Degrees so much.
Oh, wow. I'm actually very surprised. Okay. Race and ethnicity. White alone, 61%. Black alone, 12%. Hispanic, 18%. Asian, 6%. Native, 1%.
Native? Okay. Oh, American Indian. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm actually really surprised by that.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like we've done this before, but I'm going to look up Utah's. Because Utah's probably just nailing that.
Yeah. Okay, that's a yes. That is a yes.
90% white in Utah.
Ugh.
But that's also, you got to understand, I think, too, like, Utah's population is, like, so small. There aren't really that many cities within the state of Utah.
Well, that's okay. Then what you're saying is Wyoming and Montana shoo-ins.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's even less.
But yeah.
All right.
So fun stuff.
There, we just ranked your most racist states right there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's racist. I think people just don't move there.
They're stuck.
Yeah.
It's like you're born into fucking Gorilla Glue. You can't leave.
Yeah, exactly. We can't leave here. If we leave, we die. If we cross that line. They've been taught if you leave the perimeter, it's basically a prison, dude. You'll get shot.
If you leave, the devil will find you.
It's just what M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. You leave the village, you will die.
Yep.
You know what? I bet you there's a town in fucking Wyoming exactly like that.
Probably.
Exactly like that.
Probably. And they all go door to door asking questions.
Yes, indeed. All right. So let's talk about the state fair, dude. What'd you think for the first time? Is this your first ever any kind of state fair?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I've never had any inclination to go to any of these.
Yeah, I get that. I've kind of been that way for a long time. The one time I went to the Minnesota State Fair was when I was a freshman in college, and we went up to Minnesota because we knew somebody who lived there.
Gotcha.
So it was just a thing to do, and it was fun. But it's never been a thing where I'm like, yeah, let's go fucking to the state fair. And I live in Des Moines, so
Yeah.
you'd think I'd go to it every year, but I don't.
So, the first thing I noticed, because, I mean, took my daughter there to go ride rides and play games and all that stuff. First thing I noticed is, how the fuck are you charging that much more per game, and your prizes suck so much more dick than what I had? So when I was young, you just get those like shitty plastic toys. The best one I can think of is those little clackers where you had the stick, the plastic stick, and you had little pyramids and 2 plastic balls on the end, and you could go like this, like you're starting a
Right.
fire, and they just hit each other.
Yeah, the clackers. dude.
Shit toy. 100%. I'm not even going to argue this. But now they have is bullshit stuffed animals all across. There's nothing
They
else.
don't even have the laser swords anymore. Remember how they had the cheap, like, they were like knives, but they're like knockoff lightsabers? So you could win at certain ones?
So I'm just going strictly off fairs I've been to. I've never been to
Yeah.
a state fair, but just like a town or something. They don't have
Like
anything
a carnival.
fun.
Carnivals have better fucking, like, towny carnivals have better ones. Have better prizes, for sure.
It was just so. My daughter spent effectively $25 to get this panda, right? It's itty bitty body, giant fucking
If
head.
you squeeze it, did it go panda, panda, panda?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I got broads in Atlanta.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, she spent $25 and took home designer. So we,
That would be rule. he's just back there dancing. She's like, I want to win designer, and he's just panda, panda.
yeah,
panda.
exactly. He's like, I only got one hit, $25. So we end up going through there. She spends this. First one she gets, I shit you not, I had to bite my tongue because I was like, it's got an asshole. Because I just saw beads falling out. There's a hole poked in its ass, and it is shitting out these pellets that are those the stuff you find in a beanbag if you ever tore one of those open. Mm-hmm. And it's just, they're going everywhere.
How big is this panda, by the way?
That tall.
Oh, okay.
It's
It
decent
was-
size.
I was wondering, like, if she somehow like won the like giant ones that you have to carry on your back.
No, those were on the other side. We were in the kids' game where they could actually win something. They tried a couple of games in the adult section where it's like, yeah, you got to be able to whip a ball at least 50 miles an hour at bare minimum to break anything in there.
You're right. Where you're like, damn, we should have brought Uncle Wade over here. He would have been fucking toasting shit.
No, those things are so rigged. I didn't even bother.
They are.
It was just,
No, yeah.
So-
it's all bullshit.
yeah, so they get that. And it was funny because she comes up and I'm like, there's a hole in that. She didn't even notice. I'm like, go give him that and get a different one. She, what? And I'm like, just show him the hole. So she flips it over. This thing moons her. She opens it up, gapes it so he can see the asshole really clear, and gives her another one. I'm like, cool. So I'm standing back there, and I'm touching this thing. It's hard as a rock. I mean, they stuffed this thing. She grabs it. Fur's coming off it already. It's already got alopecia so badly. It's just shedding all over the place. And
Dude,
I'm like,
this
I
is why
feel
you can't even have panda stuffed animals without them dying, dude. This is a dying breed of animal
dying
in
breed.
any format.
I saw the alopecia, and I felt for it. I'm like, I get you. I'll be right. I mean, me and you, same. I get you.
Yeah. I've been there. Have you tried? Have you tried?
Have you tried Keeps? So what's funny is while I'm doing
Keeps
this,
is not a sponsor of this podcast.
yeah, so while I'm doing this, she starts nudging me. I'm like, whoa, what's up? What's up? Is something wrong? And then she's like, that dude just hung that other one back up. And I go, don't worry, it's not our problem anymore. But somebody's taking that home at night when they can't see it. And she's like, what? They do that? And I go, oh yeah.
Yeah, they steal.
And it's
stuff.
like guaranteed that's going home with somebody.
Yeah. She doesn't understand yet that these are carnies. These are people who are just shysters and tricksters, dude.
So-
you can't trust these people.
I couldn't explain this to her. So this is a little fish game where you catch it in a net. Now the kids section, in the adult section, you get those little flimsy fuckers that just like break the second you grab something. They have an actual net, and inside was giant plastic fish. Physically impossible to not get one. So easy scooping. So this guy's got an easy job, just wander around, whatever. Next to him is a merry-go-round ride, essentially, of motorcycle. No, these were cars behind him. Motorcycle was on the other side. With, and this is important, a working horn on each vehicle.
Sick.
So what was happening is the whole time kids were getting on this godforsaken ride, they were just hammering on this horn. So in my head, I'm like, don't argue with this man. He will stab and kill anybody that gets on his wrong side. He is mentally unstable to be able to stand here straight-faced.
Yeah. He's part of some very, very niche psychological test somewhere.
Yes.
That, like, some state fair scientist is putting on, like, let's see how fast this carny goes mad.
I mean, honestly, those two rides, if I had to stand there all day, I would fucking risk electrocuting myself to cut the power.
Did he have earplugs in?
No.
I would. I would have had
He
earplugs
did not.
in immediately.
I would have had noise canceling fucking earbuds in. I'm like, what?
They're carnies, Nathan. They can't afford bows.
No, they don't need those. They can get like skull candy.
Those don't work. You know that.
They work good enough for them, I guess. They're just getting off-brand.
It's funny because I used to have skull candies, but I look at them and think anytime I see skull candy headphones, I just go, "Oh, you're garbage." Like it is a garbage brand of headphones. Like it is trash headphones. They are trash people headphones.
They're name brand trash headphones.
Yes, like. Yeah, they're better than anything else. They're better than the Dollar General's brand headphones.
Dude, I love the Okay, you go to get those Dollar General ones. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of listening to those. It's great because, hey, for all you that have like great grandparents that are like, man, I loved my time, get them those. Get them a podcast they listen to. It straight up sounds like you're listening to a radio from the 1930s.
And that was Sally and the two neighbors.
Yeah, it's so much treble, no bass, and you're just like, what is going on? You're waiting for a record skip.
Yeah.
This one is brought to you by Hard Candy. Hard Candy, the flavor that lasts a lifetime.
Exactly.
Just all sorts
You
of
get the original.
muffled-
You get the original Werther's commercial.
Exactly. That's what you were like in all the Werther's commercials. All it is
Stockpile. These won't last long. They will go away eventually if you don't.
that's why old people have an unlimited supply.
They're still in fear the war's going on.
Exactly. It's if people didn't buy war bonds, they bought Werther's, dude, and that's it.
Oh, dude, can you imagine somebody digging up their grandparents' backyard and find stashes of Werther's original? Just
You don't understand. You weren't there. You don't know what we had to prepare for.
God damn it. Yeah, so they
yeah,
did
that guy
dude.
is definitely gonna go nuts listening to all that.
Oh,
though.
who wouldn't?
Yeah, that would be terrible.
So, the other two things that I have to talk to you about. The rest, if we get to it, whatever. But there's two things. We went in a fairground for the police. Essentially, you go in and there's state troopers, local police. Okay.
Yeah, didn't you love all the thin blue line flags you saw all
You
over?
got thin blue lines. They are giving out
They had
thin
red lines.
Hey, they were giving out effectively for some people triggers, which are thin blue line bracelets you could wear.
Ah, dude, that's funny. They took my joke.
Yeah, so
Have I ever told you about that?
no.
What I used to do. So I used to have that, like, I used to wear that blue wristband, if you remember, for like years.
Okay.
I just wore like a blue rubber band.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a thing that Josh Gladstone, shout out to Josh Gladstone, gave us to let, like, at a show, them know we were artists, and we got, like, half off drinks, right?
But are you really?
Yeah, I'm not an artist, that's for sure. But I am a drunk, and I will take half off drinks. But I wore it for years just because it was a rubber band. But people would ask me all the time, like, "Oh, what's that blue band stand for?" And just as a joke to see people get like all flustered, I go, "Oh, Blue Lives Matter," and they would.
So,
like, dude, calm down. It's just a blank rubber band.
This wristband left no room for doubt. On it, it said the police department it was from. And then it was all black, and then on the backside, it's that thin blue line. There's zero room for misinterpretation. It is.
On the inside, it says Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah. See, they gave wristbands because they're like, you couple this with your MAGA hat, people know what's up.
Yeah. Dude, they're trying to make the freshest Republican outfits of all time.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be like, hey man, yeah, they're basically like stuck in 2011. They're like, what did frat bros wear in 2011?
Yeah, dude.
Lots of bands.
We need a flat build snapback. We need a rubber band. We need New Balances. And we need some jorts. And we got this thing rocking.
That's right. And some trendy color T-shirts.
And then we need a T-shirt that says the bitch fell off.
Yeah. Let's go, Brandon! That's what... We got our fit, dude. We got it.
Yeah. It says "Let's go, Brandon" in like those like throwback '80s looking fonts.
No. It says it in the Coca-Cola logo.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude! We just created the ultimate Republican fit.
We did.
Oh, you know what's crazy is you could go to a rally and probably see that fit somewhere and be like, "Damn, we weren't even original. We just nailed that."
Oh, they're Werthers. All right. So
Not original though.
No.
Anything but it.
So I thought that was funny going through there, but that wasn't all. In the middle of this, there are two things that really stood out.
Mm-hmm.
There's two things. Just give your top two guesses. I want to see if you get this, because they were like, what's going on here?
So with the police and fire department section,
Yes.
my two top guesses with that. Gun safety class. Cops just like, here's how you work a handgun.
No, that would actually make sense. So no.
Oh, damn. That honestly, that would have been way cooler, and honestly, would make the state fair a lot cooler if they did that.
I'll give
Free gun
okay.
safety
Since
class?
you only got
Why
one
not?
guess left, I'll give you a hint. They have.
Okay.
Don't think about anything affiliated with these two.
Okay. Not affiliated with the police. They were having a volleyball game in the middle of the thing.
No,
just
no.
highway to the danger zone playing.
Oh, that would have been so much cooler. No, instead, what they have is some random church out handing out Bibles.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
but
see,
they're-
you said they're not connected. That's super
No,
connected, and
no,
I can make the
no.
case.
I walked into I said it's a police department fair. I didn't say it was the Republican convention fair. Okay, no, they are not connected.
Well, they are, because what is the first thing you hear about any time a police officer or firefighter or even an EMT is hurt in the line of duty, Nathan? What's the first thing they always say?
Officer down.
That is true. Sorry. This is like the fifth thing they might say. But you are right. The first thing they say is officer down. No, actually, it's Jesus Christ, officer down.
Oh, okay.
See, so I'm still
Okay,
technically
okay,
right.
okay.
By God, officer down.
The way you said it is like, heel turn Jesus took him down. Oh, shit. Everything's gone to hell.
Yeah, but on TV, the first thing they always say is, keep these officers in your prayers. It's always the go-to for your people in line of service.
Okay.
And most of these heathens don't know what a Bible prayer is,
Now-
so they have to hand them out.
In all
So you can
fairness,
properly pray for our law
to
enforcement.
help them fit in, it was orange and white camo. You
That's sick, so you can read it while you're deer hunting.
Yeah, that's my whole thought. Is like, so people see you while you're deer hunting, be like, oh, he's a good old boy reading his little Bible.
Yeah. And God made every creature in his image. Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, there he is.
Shit, look at that 12 points. There's something really fucked up about reading the Bible and then hunting at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know it's not. Technically, if you read enough of the Bible, you'd be like, no, it makes sense that you should read that while
No,
you're
dude,
hunting.
don't read
but-
too much, because then you end up finding out it's like where they go, and it says here, all things are possible in God, and then later it's like they were stuck at the bottom of a valley and they're asking for God's help, and He couldn't lift them because they were too heavy. Wait, but
You
it
mean
said-
everybody at the state fair?
dude, we'll get to that.
Yeah, but
We will get to that. Fuck, man.
dude, imagine you're just up in the tree stand with your buddy, and you're like, Dad, deer down there, and he's just like, he's reading the Bible, and he puts it down, and goes, what's the point, man? We're just all gonna die.
Yeah.
He just like gives up on the hunt midway through a Bible verse.
That deer's name's Cain. Oh, I gotta take him out.
This is for Abel. Let's go, Abel. Let's go, Abel. And there's a new T-shirt coming to the fucking website, folks.
Jeez. Yeah. So the other thing that was in there, though, that you didn't guess was something along the lines, and I'm forgetting the exact words, something like helpful for, it didn't say savior for Iowa, but it read kind of like it, and it was a Trump campaign.
Oh, snuck that one in at the end, huh?
Yeah.
At the buzzer beater on the way out.
Yeah.
By the way, you supported Donnie T.
Exactly.
Hitting at the buzzer like,
yeah.
oh, man.
Dude, how much do you think that'd fuck with people as they were leaving, giving out gift bags, but they couldn't see in the box was a MAGA hat, so everybody's just walking out with one.
Dude, that'd be so funny.
Fucking sneaking them on them.
Yeah, just get. Well, what's funny too is nobody goes. I want to be there when one time where a like overly liberal person goes into that exhibit and is talking to people and tries to like grandstand on the police and firefighters in there.
I guarantee you it happened.
Trump stuff.
Guarantee it. I just
know,
didn't
but
get
I want to be
witness
in
it.
there. It's just not gonna it's in there. Like I maybe I can look it up online. Maybe there is something, but you think that might go viral? That would go viral really quick.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to be in there with my $25 fucking turkey leg, eating it like a Mongol, watching. Whoa!
See, that's where you got to be careful at the state fair. That's why they won't do. They won't. The liberals won't confront anybody at the state fair because all the Republicans have weapons and turkey legs. They'll club you to death.
Yeah, actually, what they don't tell you is inside each turkey leg is a shiv once you've eaten it all.
Exactly. There's a deadly weapons out there. Yeah.
So they had
that is hilarious. So it was just what was it? It was just a sign or just a
no. They had a TV with a video going. They had somebody sitting there wanting to talk to people where nobody was fucking stopping, which. Good on them, because I walked by and went, and just kept walking.
So it was like a campaign manager kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, they had a booth.
Oh, man. I thought he hadn't, like, declared that he was running yet. Can you, like, campaign on his behalf?
I don't know, but it appeared
I don't know
somebody
either.
was.
I don't know shit.
It appeared
That's weird.
Somebody. Yeah, I was just like, okay.
Came into the wrong place.
Oh, dude, it was so fun to watch. Like, we're walking by, and I was having, because they're handing out free shit, like key rings, all sorts of stuff. So I was having my daughter stop by. I'm like, who knows, maybe you'll get something you like. And she ended up getting that. She got, like, hand sanitizer, some stuff she'll actually use for, like, school.
Right.
Like pencils, stuff like that. I was like, yeah, cool, free supplies. But then we get to that booth, and it was so weird having to. I treated my daughter like I was Secret Service. Nothing to see here, and I just kept walking in between.
Keep it moving, Mr. President.
We're not stopping there. Okay.
Oh, my God. That's what's really funny to me is here's the real question, Nathan. Was that booth placed there because they think people who support the police support Donald Trump, or was that person placed there for their safety because they were surrounded by cops?
I'm going to take door number 2.
Door number 2, I'm going to lean towards that as well. I'll take door number 2.
Yeah. You put that out in the
Show me door number 2.
Yo, dude,
and
if they put that booth out in the wild, there is a fire in the middle of the state fair.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn.
Yeah, exactly. The firemen are out there trying to put it out, but instead of water, they're throwing gas, and it's like, oh, it was wrong tank, my bad.
Was the guy a guy or gal? Was it a guy or gal?
It was a guy.
Sitting dude, was he going like, let me explain to you what actually happened on January 6th?
Oh, God, dude. Actually, that would have caught my attention. I'd be all right,
I would have been like, I'm down to hear this.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to do my due diligence. Let me record this.
Oh, great. Yeah. Damn, dude. That's a wild interaction right there out there in the state fair.
It was. And then, man, this is just going to be a long fucking show. The other thing I wanted to tell you is, so I'm sure you saw it. And that is, there is a plethora. And this can be expected from a state fair that made a big deal about having fried butter, which my cousin was die hard set on getting me to eat. But then because she beelined it towards the first person that works there at the information booth, like, where can we buy fried butter? You're going to eat it. And she's going to make me eat it. And they're like, we quit selling that because after you bit into it, scalding hot butter would just go down. I'm like, yeah, you fat fucks don't understand.
Yeah, and then, well, no, Nathan, because nobody goes to the state fair understands science.
Oh, it was just
nobody
stupid.
I want to clarify my statement there. Nobody who goes to the state fair, anybody who presents at the state fair, does know science because they're actual farmers, and you actually have to know some shit about science to do that. People who attend the state fair do not, and that includes myself because I went.
Yeah.
I don't get science.
They understood the science in order how to make it because you got to freeze the shit, then you deep fat fry it, but during that process, it melts the butter.
Yeah,
so people are just
liquefied butter. Yeah, burning the fuck out of yourself.
Oh, you burn the fuck out of yourself, and then like strangers come up and lick you, I assume, because they're weird. So
I also don't get what the appeal of fried butter is anyway. I know what fried food and butter together tastes like. I've buttered fried food before. I'm gross. I've done it.
It's weird curiosity. I guarantee you that's the sole reason people bought it. But
true. So
what I was seeing is people driving around on little scoots, those motorized scooters with the handlebars. So it looks like it's got 4 wheels. You sit down. It's got a little bread basket in front and 2 handles, so you can just rev it up and go. And I'm watching so many people zip by on these things. And we're sitting waiting on one of our 700 bathroom trips we had to make. And a couple drive by, and I'm like, that son of a bitch can walk. There's no reason for him to be on there. And his wife can walk too. And I get, you're horrible. How could you think that of people? I've been saying this for so long, but we're stopped, so we get to watch them. So I'm saying that, and you're horrible. They're handicapped, obviously. And not.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You know what, Nathan? This is why me and you are better than most people. Because we go, that person's lying. Because you know why? A liar can find a liar.
That's right.
we're lazy scam artists ourselves, and we'll be like, oh, I know what they're doing. I thought about that. I just don't do it.
Yeah. So they get off and don't even fucking pretend. They parked it a minute later, get off, don't even walk with a limp, nothing. Not even to pretend like, yeah, I really need this. They just get off and casually go walk around up and down this aisle to go look at cars. I watched them for a solid 10 minutes, and they're just, no.
Well, yeah, not even like out of breath or anything either.
Not at all. They just parked
the one guy was doing calisthenics. He was doing fucking lunges through the aisles. Like, what?
Yeah, he got up to that 72 Chevelle. Got so excited doing jumping jacks.
Yeah. Hey, honey, guess what? I'm gonna do a jumping jack for every year of this Chevelle. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he saw the Model T. He's like, push-ups for 42 years of greatness.
You're the man, Ford. You're the man.
Yeah, he gets up and does his little Hulk Hogan, then walks back and it's like, oh, I can't walk.
Yeah, he just starts doing the arm thing, like he acts like he gets choked out, and he keeps his arm up.
Yeah. Oh, it was so sad though. Like you see all these. So I see that, and then I see the people are walking around that are like laboring, and I'm like, as they drive by them, you just see the person go, "You fucker! They were out of those, and you took them, son of a bitch!"
Yes. Some guy's like, well, I'm not going to not eat a fried Reese's, so I guess I'll risk a heart attack walking through the state fair.
Yeah. It was wild to see.
Yeah. I honestly, to kind of connect the story here, this is one that affects me personally. I thought I might have to start using one of those the other day at a Walmart because of the state fair. Dude, I got turf toe from the state fair. How? I don't know. All I know is, so I went Thursday night. I went the day before you guys got. I went Thursday night. My girlfriend and I went to a concert, and we got there at 5 o'clock, and we walked around at 8, checked some stuff out while stuff was still open before the concert. And I've been doing a new workout and stuff, and I think from running and then doing calf raises like I haven't.
I feel like you're lying. You're adding too many details into this.
I'm not lying though. I have turf toe. It's still like if you want to be weirded out, I'll show you my fucking gross swollen foot right now.
I mean, let's go.
I don't want to lift my foot up. And honestly,
I actually pulled my quad too while I was doing this, so I really can't lift that either.
no, Nathan, it's because sickos online need to pay for my feet pics, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not just giving that shit away.
That's right. Wade Taylor at
willy-nilly.
OnlyFans.com. Go check that out. For $5, you can get all the feet pic you want.
No, it's just everybody's asked me this question, like, how'd you get turf toe? And it's like, I really don't know. It's just we went to the concert, and we're standing watching
Barefoot.
the show. Yeah.
And I got
barefoot
athlete's
blue jean
foot.
night.
It's just a weird day.
Yeah, I had somebody try to pee on my feet to get rid of that, and maybe that's what caused
I thought
it. I don't know, does pee cause turf toe?
I don't know, but I thought pee canceled out fucking athlete's foot, much like a jellyfish sting.
Turns out, piss doesn't cure anything. It's just funny for your friends to pee on you.
Yeah, exactly. Man, it's weird.
Um,
No one stood
but
near me at the concert, though. Nice.
I don't know what caused it, but I was we get back to my girlfriend's house, and I'm like, my fucking foot hurts so bad.
Oh, dude. Okay, I just got the visual trying to have sexy time, and all of a sudden you're looking like a stork with one fucking
you
leg.
can't
like,
push off. Yeah, I get why NFL players have to take 3 weeks off now on the field. You can't have any push off with your big toe, man. You got no power. You got no leverage, dude.
I was trying to do the work, and next thing you know, I'm laying on my back like a pillow princess. Man,
Yeah,
I couldn't do
trying-
anything.
Yeah, I couldn't do any push-offs, dude. It's like Antonio Brown trying to run a route with one leg.
I can't be Cromartie with one leg, okay? I don't have that extra
I'm
step.
going to be Edelman out there on one leg, okay? I can't dip and dive.
I feel like you could probably hop as fast as that little garden gnome.
But it just hurt real bad. It hurt bad enough, dude, that I couldn't sleep.
Okay,
My foot
okay.
hurt so bad I couldn't sleep at night. Like I maybe got 3 hours of sleep, went to work on Friday, and was hobbling through work. And it kind of like gradually got better. And then I came and met you guys, right?
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't walking with the limp at all that day, like at all. But it still kind of hurt. I could kind of feel like a twinge.
Mhm.
But when we got done with the state fair that night, and I went home, dude, my foot was so swollen. It was crazy.
How
And,
swollen was it?
it was the size of a grapefruit.
Yeah.
It was bad. And then all day Saturday, I couldn't walk.
Oh.
I could not walk on my fucking toe.
Damn.
And I was convinced that I got – this is like the funniest part because at first I didn't think it was turf toe. It was like I didn't hurt myself doing an activity. That's normally how that happens because turf toe is just hyperextending your toe back towards your foot.
Which is,
And I'm like-
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you were walking.
Yeah, well, I've also read it's from having bad shoes, and I was wearing a pair of because it's the state fair and it's gonna be like shit on the ground everywhere from like horses and all
You wore
sorts of
boots?
stuff. No, I wore my shitty pair of Americas I've had for like 9 years, so there's
Oh.
no support.
Gotcha.
So I think that's probably what caused it, like walking up hills and all that shit. And so
Yeah.
because you walk up hills, you got to be on your toes a little more, you know.
Yeah.
And it sucked so bad. I forget but I didn't think it was turf toe at first because being at the state fair, eating a bunch of fried food, dude. I thought I had gout. I was like, I
What the
got the
fuck,
fat
dude?
disease.
I love it. You're like, I contracted it. It's like monkeypox. You assholes gave it to me.
Dude, I thought my toe absorbed gout from all around the head. I thought it was like by osmosis.
I saw too many of them, and now I have it. God.
Right. All right. I was super scared of it though because diabetes runs in our family, and that's like a disease you can get if you have diabetes very easily, I guess. You can get like gout really easy. But I was like super terrified. I was like, "Oh my god, maybe this means I have diabetes." And my girlfriend, of course, being a rational human being, was like, "You don't have diabetes. You would have way worse symptoms before gout."
Oh, baby, but I think I'm dying. Check WebMD. Tell me it's not cancer.
That's what I did do, dude. I went to the Mayo Clinic website. I don't go to the WebMD. You go to the Mayo Clinic.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where you get good information.
Okay. Oh, baby, what's this? Does it say I have to cut it off? I gotta
I
cut it
figured a
off.
place called the Mayo Clinic would know about gout, It's in the name.
Oh man, yeah. And they're anti-Miracle Whip over there.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that shit.
So
yeah, it sucked ass though. It's finally
sounds awful.
Today's the first day it's been better.
But
like, what sucks is I can't work out right now because you can't fucking walk.
honest question.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just start walking like Jake then? You'd be like a weird velociraptor.
That's what causes it more.
What? How
Because
does
you're
he should have it
you're
on every fucking toe then.
I know, right? Like that's what I'm saying. But yeah, it's because if you get up like that, you're putting too much pressure on on the tendon, and that's what can cause it.
Okay.
But like it can be caused by very little. Like you could be walking like that. If you step on a rock in the right part of your joint, you can cause turf toe.
So are you telling, this is not funny to anybody else but me and you, but are you telling me Jake has enough strength in there he could tap his big toe like a fucking velociraptor?
Dude, he could rip steel piping out with those fucking things. That's how strong his toes are. We could enter him in the state fair as a carny act, as somebody who could bend metal with his feet. That's how strong he is. Check out the kangaroo boy with the world's strongest feet.
Kangaroo boy without the leap. No vert. Odd, right?
No vertical, all strength.
Yeah.
He'll watch the kangaroo boy box an Australian with his feet.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it was fun. And then
Mikey, that kid's going to kick on him.
oh, that looks like it was right in the gut.
Crikey, this kid's going to mean kick. His feet are coming at me like a fist. I've never seen him nothing like it.
That surgery is illegal, but he's handing them out like candy.
Yeah, but that just hyperextends it. So you have to walk less on your toes, which is weird because I've always heard. I think what really caused it is I started running again recently, and I'm 220, dude. Like, just starting to rerun again, like all that weight running on your toes, because you're supposed to land on your toes. That's what they've always said. And I think all that weight going on my toe is just fucked one of my toes up.
I'm trying to think. When I run, I land on my heel.
Yeah.
I push off on my toes.
Yeah, I think I'm running wrong for long distance, because when I was learning how to run in baseball for like sprints, to push off faster, you want to run on your toes.
Well, you push off, yeah, with your toes, but they're telling you to land on your toes, too?
Yeah, you're trying to run on your toes.
Dude, I think what you would deal with was a coach with a fucked up foot fetish. It's like, destroy your feet
probably
quicker.
Yeah. Hurt your toes so I can pull off your shoe and see your feet.
Yeah, man, I want to rub some Gold Bond on them.
I want to see those 16-year-old toes.
Cool, just minty.
Yeah. Well, and there might be something to it as well. I mean, playing catcher all those years, being up with your toes like how you sit when you're in a squat, that might affect something too. I don't know. There's no way to really tell. I have no idea what caused this. All I know is it fucking sucks and it hurts.
Oh, yeah, it'd be no fun.
I couldn't sleep for 2 nights. It hurt so bad.
Oh.
And I was like icing it and stuff and still couldn't get it to stop hurting.
Yo, so what concert was that you went to?
It was like Ian Munsick. It was a free concert. He's a country artist that my girlfriend knows.
Okay.
And, dude, really good. He's like, dude, this was something I wanted to talk about with my fair experience, which was fucking great.
All right, let's go.
Ian Munsick. Now, this guy comes out. It's a free concert. He's doing his thing. But he's doing that thing that every artist does between songs.
You sing it. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know the words. I'm too drunk. I've been at the state fair all day. No, well, he's doing that thing where you have to do like a filler and kind of tell like a story to like what the song's about or whatever.
Dumbest thing ever.
But my favorite thing is this guy kept going back. He's from Wyoming. Funnily enough,
Okay. Oh.
Actually,
I see where this is going.
Now that I've actually forgot that we brought up Wyoming, this is going to connect some even more dots to theories I had about him.
Okay.
Anyway, he kept saying in between almost every song was, I just feel like country music doesn't have enough songs about cowboys and ranchers and stuff
and the
like
good
that.
police down at the little booth over there with all the other people and the Trump supporters and the Bible people.
But he said it at least for the intro of 5 different songs like that, where he brought up that there are not enough about ranchers and cattlers.
Maybe he's got early onset dementia.
But I was sitting there going, I feel like there's a lot of songs about cowboys and ranchers and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like, call me crazy. I think that's most of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you go through the backlog, there's going to be more of those than there's not.
Right. And then this is the one that gets me, that really plays into the whole Wyoming theory that we had earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He said at one point, now granted, this is a country guy in the middle of Iowa. He goes, are there country music fans out there right now? And everybody cheers. And he goes, you know what I love about country music fans? 90% of them are good people. 90% of them. And I went, wait, what?
Well, so what are
the
those
other
other
10%?
10?
I was like, I need Spotify breakdowns right now of what because I have a theory
Listenership?
that's brewing in my head that I hope is wrong.
All right, now we're going to play my next song, Thin Blue Line. Let's get it.
Dude, he said that and I went, huh? Wait. He's like, wait, can we go back that up? 90% of them are good people? I feel like you're oddly picking a demographic there for some reason.
Yeah, he just goes back, no, I'm just saying, some people are from dangerous areas.
I'm just saying, some people come from different neighborhoods with different values. I'm just saying, if the father was around more often, maybe things would be different.
Yeah.
He just starts getting really weird. You're like, whoa, this is getting oddly specific, dude. What's going on here? And I knew he didn't mean by that, but in my head when I heard that, I went, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. Just
And when you're I was meeting my girlfriend's cousins for the first time. So in my head I was like, I can't say any of this right now because I don't want to be an asshole. But I was inside laughing so fucking hard, just thinking, I was like, that doesn't sound like the way you want it to.
Oh,
when you
no.
say
That does not at all.
It does not.
It's not helping his cause. You got people in there, I see why you're free. Just...
But it was a good concert. He has a lot of good songs. I'll give him that. He is a really good country artist. So, but goddamn, it was funny. But I did save the best for last, and part of me almost feels like I should save it. We could do a whole episode on it.
All right, we could
But
save it. We could say...
I don't want to though. Because
All right, let's
it's
just keep going
this is
then.
the
Let's
only
fuck it.
thing I have. This is the only thing I have left from the state fair, but it's a doozy.
Okay.
So after you guys left, or I should say we left you guys went to go play games, and
Yeah.
me and Alex went to go do our own thing. We were at the state fair till 10:30 or so, just drinking, having fun, going out.
Mm-hmm.
And so the state fair gets buck wild at night. It basically turns into Las Vegas.
Okay. I will tell my last story after yours because it actually ties in perfect to what you're talking about now. Anyways, go.
Okay.
It turns into a party, though.
It turns into a party. And we're standing in line. We want to get another beer.
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting in line. God damn, my throat's going dry here.
Yeah. Oh, no. He caught another disease from the fair.
I did, dude. God damn. Anyway, now that I sound normal, I'll tell the story. Jesus Christ. We're waiting in line for a beer, and we're 5 people back, and we see this group in front of us. It's 2 dudes and a girl, right?
I've seen that story
they
play
pulled
out.
the dickest move of all time in a long fair line, right?
Yeah, his buddy walks behind her and drops a cup of water. Her water broke. She needs a beer now.
Worse. They decide, 2 of them, they buy beers, and instead of moving out of the way and letting the next people in line go up, the girl and the dude decide to kneel down and do a chug off. They do the get on one knee, cheers down, and start chugging beer in line, right?
Oh, just blocking
So
everything.
they're holding up the entire line. And so I turn to my girlfriend and go, this is bullshit. I was like, I fucking hate this. Yeah, I was like, that's so inconsiderate. I was like, also, and then the girl beats the dude, and she beats
I love
him
how
and
you
then pours
clutched
the
your
foam.
pearls.
I did.
Oh my god, I seem to have caught the vapors. They are annoying me.
They were annoying me, and it was hot out. I did have the vapors. My toe hurt. I wanted a beer. Okay. I'm trying to increase this gout with alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. I need 2. One to drink, one to soak.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my plan was, dude. That's why we went to the 27 Below Club.
That place
beer
had
at
some
27 degrees.
Good Coors Light from there.
Yeah, but But she beats the dude and pours the foam out on his head, right?
All right.
And I turn to my girlfriend and go, man, that girl's dangerous. That girl is absolutely trouble. Like, just because she chugged and held up the line or whatever. And right as I said that, and as I was wishing in my head that these people inconsiderately blocked the line, this chick passes out and falls straight backwards and drills her head on the concrete. Like, people parted and watched her fall. Nobody attempted to catch her.
Did anybody jump over and be like, ha! And just
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Dude, but this chick hit her head so hard. Dude, it sounded like dropping a log on concrete.
Oh, sweet.
That's how hard her
like
head
the people on the dance floor start cheering, thinking the bass dropped. Like, oh,
yeah.
fuck.
What was that? Dude, it was a panic. Like, people were like, oh, my God, we need medics and stuff. Like, this girl was out, dude. Out cold.
And they're calling for medics, and here's you. Move her to the side. I need a beer.
Oh, no, that was the funniest part is, you kind of skipping ahead in the story here, but at one point, like, when things kind of she was like awake and kind of moving around a little bit, everybody was kind of turned. Me and Alex both were just fucking slid up and cut people in line. Just scumbag to the day I die, dude. I don't care.
Hey, I thought you looked away. I thought you weren't in line anymore.
Hey, I could have already had a beer if you didn't do your chug off. If you would have done that out in the parking lot, you got your beers and gone out there and done it, and we wouldn't be standing in this line. The paramedics could get to you faster. Nobody wants to lose their place in line.
Yeah. They did it in there. They'll probably just hide her anyways. Be like, nope. The concussion needs to fully set in before you can see her.
But she was moving around and awake once the police and the paramedics got there. And so they were checking her out. We got our beers, and we walked away. And eventually the paramedics left, and then we never saw them for a second, but we're across the street at this point, and then we see the paddy wagon roll up. And I go, ooh, paddy wagon's here. And she goes, you don't think they're going to arrest her? And I was like, oh, yeah, she's going to jail. And she goes, why do you think that? And I was like, well, one, it's public intoxication. She's going to jail for that, and which I could argue is bullshit. They shouldn't arrest her for that.
Yeah, you would know better than most.
Yeah, I would.
As a fellow public intoxication person.
I have a minor in public intoxication.
And just like liars, you can point those out.
But I knew she was getting arrested because I saw it at the base of the bar after she passed out. She had a weed pen on her.
Oh. That's not legal?
No.
Oh.
It's not legal in the state of Iowa. It's a controlled substance.
Did it not say CB or Delta 8 on it or whatever?
Nope. It was a fucking weed
All
pen.
right.
Because I could smell it. I knew somebody was smoking in line. I could smell it. And this is what I deduced after
Did you test it out to make sure it wasn't Delta 8 and then just blow it in your face?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's real.
Yeah, no, this is how I knew she was going to jail for that. This is how I think she passed out. Because I watched a video about when you pour beer, if you don't pour it fast.
Oh yeah, you want the head in there. I saw that same video.
The gases stay in the thing if you pour it slow, right?
Yeah.
You want to pour it fast because then the gases release.
Yeah.
So they're not doing that at the fucking state fair.
No, they're doing the pour with the cup completely tilted. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the gases were still in there. She chugs a beer and then takes a hit of this weed pen. So I think the gases and then having like smoke in her lungs, she had no oxygen going to her fucking brain. So the lights just went off.
Oh,
and that's what caused her to pass out. And that's why the weed pen was out, because she was smoking in the front of the line up there, and so she just dropped it. And her friends who were with her apparently weren't smart enough to grab the fucking thing off the ground before
when she
showed
came
up.
to, did she go, oh, this isn't the boys' room? Motley Crue rules.
No, but she for sure got arrested for public intoxication and possession of a controlled substance. And I know this because in the state of Iowa, you can look up your county inmates, and I found her. And that's
the shittiest version of Facebook I've ever heard.
Oh, dude. Well, like, the best part is when she was getting arrested, too, she was going, what did I do? And it's like, oh, God, honey, you were.
Was she like, Mom, Dad, what did I do? Because she's obviously concussed.
Yeah, dude, that's the other scary thing is she went to, like, a jail. Like, she went to Polk County, like, drunk tank probably with a severe concussion. Probably because she denied medical attention, so she didn't go to a hospital. Like, and so, but she has to go to.
Well, she's not going to accept that attention. She got sense knocked into her, so she's like, actually, I feel smarter now. Shouldn't have been here at all.
Honestly, I could defend myself in court.
Yeah. I know my Miranda rights. Don't worry, we're good here.
But I looked her up, right? And then, of course, when I found out her rap sheet, you could see her name, too. And just out of pure curiosity, I was like, I wonder who this person is. So I look them up on Instagram. Dude, she's a country music singer.
Yeah.
And has like 60,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, Farrah Abraham's done quite a bit lately.
Dude, but she actually has a legit following as a country music singer. And she was at this place, hit her head on the ground. You want to know the name of her new hit single, Nathan?
Hit by a truck?
No, Holy Ground.
You're fucking with me. That's
no,
not right.
dude, I'm
That's
not.
real.
And I won't say her name, but
That's not
you're gonna
fucking
be able
real.
to look it up now.
You can go look up Holy Ground.
Yeah,
It just nicks all church-related items.
Dude, I couldn't believe, like, when I read that, I laughed so hard.
Dude, you should listen to it, and if you like it, be like, yo, this song hits harder than you did that stool.
Your music slaps harder than that pavement, let me tell you. Let me know if you need help with that legal fund.
Yeah, especially with the pens.
Oh, my God, dude. It was so funny when I read that I felt bad looking her up and trying to figure out, like, what she got arrested for, because I was me and Alex both thought for sure it had to be possession.
Okay.
Like, I was like, they wouldn't, like, public intox, maybe, but I think they attached that after they, like, had her for the weed pen.
You're missing the best part.
No, you're not letting me finish.
Okay, you finish it. Okay.
And then I'll let you get, but I felt bad looking that stuff up, and then I went and showed Alex all the deep dive info I got, and she bursted up laughing too, which made me feel better. I was like, oh, cool, I'm with somebody who actually is cool and gets funny. Because she was like, that's insanely funny. And I was like, yes, dude. The fact that it was Holy Ground is her new hit single. Holy shit.
It's amazing. But the best part you missed is her boyfriend's the fucking goat. He's like, I don't fucking know her.
I don't know shit. Yeah,
he just walked away scot-free. Like, she passed out. She challenged me. I was just buying drinks.
Listen, we got tickets to Brooks and Dunn, and we don't both have to miss it.
Yo, there were so many people dressed up as wannabe cowboys that I saw for that fucking concert.
Yeah, well, that's what girls and dudes do for concert goers. Just want to cosplay as whatever they're going to concerts as.
Hey, but in all fairness, I did see as I was watching a plethora of wannabe cowboys that can't even use a shovel correctly walk by me. I saw...
How do you know they couldn't use a shovel?
Oh, the way they were dressed. Like, I just bought all this gear.
Oh.
And they're walking by you. Like brand new...
I went to Plato's Closet gear.
Yeah, they got brand new boots, everything, and wearing the hats, and I'm like, So, what walks by me next is... straight out of 2003 vintage I Wish I Was Eminem. This dude is just fucking like shredded but not huge, wearing a wife beater and jeans, just walking down. I'm like, damn, dude, you're 20 years too late.
Dude, the fits at the state fair were crazy, especially the nighttime, like I was telling you, because people are partying.
Yeah.
I saw 20-year-old dudes wearing their nicest dress sweatpants and like a baseball jersey and stocking hats, like thinking like, oh, I'm looking fresh, I'm gonna go get some pussy at the state fair. It was like straight wannabe hood guys trying to just go get pussy at the state fair.
I look hard in my Nanook of the North shirt, right? What's up?
South Pole, what's up?
We're gonna get busy like glue.
Dude, I should buy some South Pole shirts and start rocking those.
You should. What's funny is, because you were telling us right as we leave, yo, this place gets hopping. It's a big party out here at the tents. Right. Once it gets like 9 o'clock, it gets dark. It's fun. Yeah. I am in a bus at, 8 o'clock? to go back
Yeah.
to the parking garage. In walks this lady, 60, high 50s, sits next to me. And the girl's like, oh, you could come sit down here. I'll sit in this guy's lap. I'm like, oh, my God, I got next to one of these. And then she proceeds to talk my ear off and going, oh, it's a good thing you're getting out of here. East Side's horrible. Oh, this kind of. So I think her and that country singer were on the same page because she
Right.
just immediately downplayed the whole thing. In my head, I'm like, I was just told it was a big party. And no, there's bad people all around here.
Dude, I love that. That is the consensus. Is people always think like, oh, East Sider night. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Dude, it's no crazier than any other night of the state fair. It's always just drunk assholes talking. Assholes coming from every side of the city. It doesn't matter if you come from the east side or the south
I
side.
love
or the
it.
west
You said
side.
Eastsiders, and my mind immediately went to that was the next faction of NWO if they kept going past the Wolfpack.
That's true. That is. There's East Side night, South Side night. I think there's a North Side night, but like there's different. It's supposed to be like nights for the different
for
parts of
the
the city. to
cardinal
go.
directions of the city. Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody always talks about how bad East Side night is, and it's like, dude, I know so many people who live on the East Side, and it's fine. It's there. The East Side is no more dangerous than any other side of town. Like
No,
shit
but-
happens all the time.
I just love it. It was just like an old sentiment. You could tell. I'm like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
maybe it was that way like 30, 40 years ago, but it seems all right now.
You're right. It was totally fine until some white girl passed out in front of me while I was trying to get a beer.
Yeah.
I still am amazed that nobody caught
It was
her.
her
They
daughter.
just parted like the fucking white sea. That's why she had to get on the bus. She had to go pick up her daughter from.
Yeah, it's just like, God damn it, I gotta go back.
She drive. I gotta drive and pick her up. Luckily, I'm on this bus. I'll sober up here.
Do you mind if I sit on your lap?
Yeah, that's always the creep.
Oh, it's so weird. But you know where you don't have to catch a fucked up bus ride?
Puntygame.com.
That's right. Check it out. Monday through Friday, we got hot content for your ear holes. Check all that out. We got all the shows from the Punta Game Network right there available at your fingertips. Or before you do anything else, jump on over to YouTube. Check out Comic Way Taylor, all one word. Check out videos, clips, and the full-length videos of this show. You could check out Not Worth the Time. And, of course, that man's very first special, Wild Horses. Make sure you give that a gander. Like and subscribe, of course. But while you are on puntagame.com, get some merch.
That's right, guys. Check out the Punta and Game Shop, where you can find t-shirts, hoodies, and all sorts of goodies that represent your favorite shows here at puntagame.com. What you want to do is go ahead and pick yourself up something nice for this fall, because it's going to be nice and cold and you want something good. So don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF for your free shipping at checkout. Guys, I'm going to be doing some shows in Philadelphia, not next week, actually. When this comes out, it'll be next week. I'll be in Philadelphia. So that will be fun. I'll be performing at Off the Leash Comedy. That's going to be a lot of fun, hosted by my buddy Shane. That's at Fergie's Pub in Philly, so come check that out. It's on Wednesday. Go follow it on Instagram and stuff, but I will be there. What is that? I think that's technically the 24th of August is when I'll be down there. So that shows for sure.
And
And as
Fergalicious.
more stuff get added, I'll let you know.
Yeah, Fergalicious. God damn it. Hoodies and goodies. Welcome to Sesame Street. But as you leave, come sit on Daddy's lap. All right, we're out. Peace.
I can drink and smoke as much as I want.
Who is him?